Hi, thank you for joining in. Now, I know in the current world, they say the world is a global village. And also, they say you can live anywhere, you can nowadays choose where to live in any part of the world. Yeah, it's okay. I know it's right, it's somebody's right to do that. But maybe I have a very contradicting opinion. Yeah, I have something different. And I think that Africans, especially the black Africans, should work towards developing and living in Africa. I mean, like, even especially the black Americans, the African Americans, and other communities in the diaspora. You should plan to develop Africa as a continent and also plan to live here. I have reasons for this. I know you have your own way of thinking, but through my experience, the travel that I've had, I think it works well if Africa is developing, or is developed. And there is this notion that there is now this saying that Africa is the continent of the future. Why do they say it's the continent of the future? I mean, if it is even the future, why should we quicken? Who is going to be living in Africa in that what is called continent of the future? Now, what does that mean? Because what is happening now in Africa is a lot of foreign businesses are buying chunks of land, especially even in the country I live in. Those in leadership give away land so easily. In other countries, it's not easy to buy land, but in Africa, the leaders just easily give out land. They even allow communities to settle in some of these countries. It's very easy to even get a passport, residence, without much conditions attached to. And my fear is maybe Africans are going to be displaced. The common man is having a lot of difficulty. If you'll bring an investor and disempower the common man, the indigenous person, maybe we're gonna be extinct next time. I don't want to think that way, but I'm thinking that the best right now is for those in the diaspora, the African Americans. You're not slaves anymore. I mean, like, those who went long billions of quite a number of years back, who are taken their slaves. I mean, your grandfathers, the grandparents. I mean, we are not slaves anymore. That happened, yeah, I know, we are very sorry for this, but you're not being held anymore. Why don't you come back home? Yes, come back. Africa is there. I mean, like, we need to get out of this selfish kind of feeling that whatever somebody is enjoying some little, whatever they are, they forget about where they came from. We need you back in Africa. Come bring that knowledge. Come and develop these countries you came from. You can choose to live in any country. I mean, like, you're free now. I sometimes I hear black Americans complaining about the harassment by police, complaining about this. Yes, last time you were slaves, but now you're free. Why don't you come back home? I mean, like, the system really doesn't work for you. I remember even Akon talked about this. The system in America was not built for African Americans. They got their laws there. I know, the details there, which they have not changed anything. Why don't you come back I mean, even just start by developing Africa first, then later relocate. I know very good stories so far. I sometimes I see in YouTube of some of the people who came back to Ghana and a few places in Africa, and they have this experience of belonging. They feel they're at home, you know. They feel like they're accepted by the surrounding. And Marquis currently is Africa is one of the places which is very easy to invest. Yeah, just a little money and your business will start off well. So imagine our brothers and sisters in USA, anywhere in Britain, wherever you are. If you are taken anywhere, you went there maybe for greener pastures or whatever, and please, if you want a stable place to stay in, you need to come back to Africa. We need you. Bring that knowledge, bring that investment. Let's make our continent a better place to live in. We shouldn't have all these other people come in and live in Africa. We need to start by having you, the original people, come back to Africa. And mark you, they will only respect you wherever you are if your origin is developed. Yeah, I know, of course, there is all this thing, that racial discrimination and all this. Yeah, I know it's there, but mostly it's not really the color they discriminate against, but it's the underdevelopment of Africa. Even though you had if you have a black color and your country is developed, they'll respect you. Yes, but they will see you and they connect it to the poor and developed Africa, where there's a lot of corruption, there is fighting. And they think that you don't deserve that environment you're in. So the thing is, for you to even do better wherever you are, if you even choose to stay in those continents, let's make sure Africa is developed. Let's challenge our leadership. Let's challenge our people. No? Let that bring that knowledge, that innovation, and all this. Bring it to your any African country. Develop it, and you're going to see a difference. They're going to respect you wherever you are. It may not happen so fast, but I'm sure in the near future there's going to be a shift. Africa is one of the continents that I feel like if they just put in a little effort on leadership and develop that right infrastructure for development, and they stick to their policies, systems in government to work, not personalities, Africa can change very fast. The weather is not really bad. Africans are hardworking people. They have the brain to do things. So it wouldn't take long for Africa to change. And you start being proud of the Africa you've changed. So I want us to work towards this. Tell our brothers in all these continents, please think about investing back home in Africa. Think about seeing how to improve on the leadership of Africa. I know we got all different kinds of gifts out there, but please don't only think about where you are. Don't only use those gifts in those countries. Think about how to use those specific gifts to develop Africa. I mean, like, I know really some of these countries were not built for Africa. Even just recently, when we had, or this time we have COVID, so many, sorry for this, but so many black Americans died. Yeah, and some cases even in UK. And like at one point I was thinking like, are this kind of malice or something? But the thing is, our bodies, this black skin was not built for, it's not meant for a very cold place. I'm a scientist. I know this. It is an adaptation to be white when you're in a cold place, so that you lose less heat to the surrounding. So you're not really meant to be in that place. So alternatively, the other option is your body has to grow a bit bigger for you to be able to conserve the heat. You're meant to live in Africa, where the sun is just here. No, so your body easily gives out the heat and absorbs what is the surrounding, and it's perfect to be along the tropics. Even me, I don't know whether I'll survive if I live in a place like Canada or Greenland. I will not survive, because my skin will give out the heat. So I know there is a lot of freedom now. People want to live anywhere, but please, let's develop our own continent. You're going to be, don't be surprised, you're going to be respected in that continent you are in. And we are going to take you as not selfish at all when you come and develop our African countries. So I don't know what you think about this, but I want you, the brothers and sisters living in those continents, especially America, you're no longer slaves anymore. You need to come back home. Nothing is holding you. And we have all this receiving. We shall be happy to receive you back in Africa. You can invest in any of the countries. I want to hear what you say about this. What is your suggestion? See you next time. I want to see those comments. Bye.